Hey, this is just some basics about doing the overdues each morning. Basically, we print out overdue notices each morning to patrons with overdues who don't have email addresses. So when you go up to the computer to start out with, you're going to want to make sure you're in workflows. Then you're going to want to go to the Finish Reports wizard. And no matter what toolbar is up, you should be able to get to that by going Command All Wizards, and then when the Select Wizard box pops up, you want to go to Finished Reports, then say OK. And that's going to pop up the reports that have recently run. You want to choose one from the day that you're doing this, early in the morning, that says First Last Overdue. So then, once you've selected that, it's in blue here. Going to go down and hit print. Then you're going to get a number of choices here, and you want to choose only those with no email addresses. Then say OK. Then it's going to pop up with a program that's going to print it. Okay, when you print the notices, they're going to come out of the printer in the back, and they'll just come shooting out there. And then when they come out, they're going to look something like these here, just blacked out names in a few cases here. So you're going to want to put those into envelopes. And I'm going to show you that next. However, one thing you want to look out for is when, instead of a valid zip code, this is just a fake example I created here, but instead of a valid zip code, you see 00000 there. That means that we know this address is wrong, that we've gotten mail returned from it. So you don't want to send these out. You don't want to put them in the envelopes and put postage on them and send them out. You just want to give them to the department head and try to figure out what the issue is and try to reach them somehow. But since we know the address is wrong, we're not going to do anything in terms of mailing these out again. Okay, so for the ones that we are going to mail out, we're going to put them in window envelopes so the address points out. So the window envelopes are right in on the shelves by the below the discharging area. And what we want to make sure is that they're stamped. Periodically, when we get new envelopes, we have a volunteer stamp them with our return address, and then we also put on a little thing to encourage people to give us their email, because that saves us on the postage for these notices. So you just want to get some of these envelopes, make sure they're stamped, and get a little liquor thing to put them together. So what you want to do is fold them in such a way that the address is going to point out the envelope and it's going to fit nicely in the envelope. So this is an example here. So for this, it's folded so that the address points right out the window of the envelope, and it's going to close fairly nicely here. And we'll just use the liquor thing here to close the envelope up. And just do the same thing for all of the notices that we do. So now we've got an envelope ready to go. Generally we'll get them all ready, and then we'll go to the next step here. And what we're going to do is put postage on it. So we got our postage meter here. So we want to it says press CLR to use, so we're going to do that. Going to enter the PIN. We're going to hit enter. And then we're going to make sure that the postage is the correct postage. At this moment when this video is being made, it's 41 cents for a letter. The only other thing we might do here is if it is a Sunday and mail's not going out that day, we might we need to change the date. So if we need to change the date, you hit the date button, and then you go to the forward button here, and you hit enter, and then you've got the new date there. But it's not Sunday today, so I'm going to go and change it back. So we've got 41 cents here, correct date, it's ready to go. Going to carefully take the letter, and we're going to line it up in the right up against the top here, and then we're going to run it through that machine. So now it's got its postage on, so we're going to take it and put it in the outgoing mailbox here. Now sometimes if mail comes before we get this done, we may need to take these out to the mailbox outside, which generally the one we use is the one by the Civic Center, and put them in that mailbox so they go out that day. But in this case, the mail has not come yet, so we're good putting this in the outgoing mailbox. And that's about it.